All right, so we looked at pins on a microcontroller before. We also actually did code a little bit, but we had to supply the pin of each and every little component on our training board. And a better way of doing that is to use a file, a txt file. You can see the file I've created myself there. I specified what microcontroller I'm using, that I'm using the Arduino IDE, and then I just listed out all the different components on the board with the I/O pins that they are connected to. So it's quite easy. All you do is take this text file, save it, and then upload it to your AI agent. So it's a basic text file. The file is in your lesson plan, so you can simply download it. And what you'll do is you'll see most of your LLMs will have a little plus or maybe something that says file, but there's a good indication in your prompt of a place where you can click and then upload a file. So I've uploaded my file right now. There it is. You can see that it shows it to the top with a delete button if you want. But from now on, it's as simple as typing something like make the buzzer buzz, right? So not a lot of context, right? If you do it properly, you'll say, should it be when your microcontroller starts up? Should it happen when something is too near the distance sensor and things like that? But let's see what it comes up with. The first thing I do see is that the pin it uses is pin 47. And if I now go to our file again, let's see. Yep, there it is, the buzzer, and it did see the buzzer pin, and it's using the correct buzzer pin. Furthermore, we can do other things, maybe to say, something like also, okay, and this is the best way of doing it, add to this code a running LED show. And what I mean, this is how you do it, is that do things in small steps. Get the buzzer to work the way you want it to work, then add something else to it, and so forth. When we work with a board like the ESP32S3 with a few components, you can do 2-4 things at the same time. In tier 2, however, when we're going to start writing big applications, it's much better to do everything in small little steps. So I'm accustomed to it. I'm doing it this way even for microcontrollers. Get one thing to work, then the next thing to work, combine things so they work together, and so forth. So good practice and good way of doing it. You do 5-6 things together. If something breaks, you'll have a harder, not a much harder time, but a harder time to figure out what is not working properly. So do it in steps, the easiest way. So I said, add to this code a running LED show. All right, so we've got a couple of LEDs, and the idea I have is for the LEDs to go on and off in a running fashion, the first one, second one, and then go down and continue doing that. Now, my context is utterly, well, it's quite bad, right? I mean, I haven't really told it anything except to do a running led show. When should it do it? On startup? How long should it do it? Should it start from the top and then go all the way to the bottom? But the main thing here would be what will trigger it. Well, if something moves too close to a distance sensor, will that trigger a LED light show? What will trigger it? All right, so context is crucial, but for what we're doing now, I just want to show you that a file can contain all your pinouts, and that your agent will look at that file to do things. For instance, you can see that it found late 10 to 14 as well as 21. If we go back to our file, we can see that the LEDs, we have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 21. You just go back here. I want to see something. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 21. So it found them and it's using it. So this already makes your life much easier, especially if you have a lot of things on these pins. But that's it for this lesson. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.